In the year 1879, in a small village called Tiruchuji in Tamil Nadu, a boy named Venkataraman was born. He grew up like any other child. He played, studied, laughed, and lived an ordinary life. Nothing in his early years suggested that he would one day become one of the greatest spiritual masters of modern times. At the age of 16, something extraordinary happened. Without warning, Venkataraman was suddenly overwhelmed by an intense fear of death. There was no illness, no accident. Yet the fear felt completely real. Instead of panicking, he lay down and decided to face death directly. He asked himself a simple but radical question. If this body dies, who am I? He watched his body become still, his breath slow, his senses withdraw. But something remained fully aware. In that moment, he realized that he was not the body, not the breath, not the mind. That awareness did not die. In that instant, fear disappeared forever. This experience did not come from books or teachers. It came from direct inner inquiry. From that day onward, the sense of a separate individual dissolved. What remained was silent, unbroken awareness. Soon after, Venkataraman left home without explanation and traveled to Arunachala, the sacred hill in Tiruvannamalai. He felt an unexplainable inner pull toward it. For him, Arunachala was not just a place. It was living truth. He sat in silence, absorbed inwardly, unaware of his body. In the early years, he did not speak. Insects bit him, wounds formed, yet he remained unmoved. Compassionate devotees cared for his body while he remained rooted in stillness. As time passed, people were drawn to his presence. They felt peace simply by sitting near him. Without preaching, without rituals, he transmitted something deeper than words. They began calling him Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. When people asked him questions, his answers were simple, direct, and precise. He did not offer philosophy. He pointed inward. His central teaching was self-inquiry. He said, "Ask yourself, who am I?" This question was not meant to be answered intellectually. It was a tool to turn the mind back to its source. Every thought arises with an I. Trace that I back to its origin, and the mind becomes silent. He taught that the ego is not a real entity. It is a thought that appears when attention moves outward. When attention turns inward, the ego disappears. According to Ramana, happiness does not come from objects, relationships, or achievements. It arises from the self. We search outside only because we have forgotten our true nature. He did not ask people to renounce the world. He asked them to renounce false identification. He said that silence is the highest teaching. Words are used only when silence is misunderstood. People from different religions came to him: Hindus, Christians, Muslims, seekers from the West. He never asked about belief. He asked about experience. To devotees who worshipped God with form, he said devotion leads naturally to surrender. To those inclined toward knowledge, he said inquiry leads to the same truth. For him, all genuine paths ended in silence. He respected all religions but pointed beyond them. He said truth is not in scriptures. Scriptures only point. Truth is what you are. Even while living in an ashram, Ramana lived like a simple monk. He ate what was given. He treated animals and humans equally. He showed deep compassion without attachment. In his later years, Ramana developed cancer in his arm. Devotees begged him to allow treatment. He allowed it, but remained completely unaffected inwardly. When asked if he was leaving them, he replied, "Where can I go? I am here." In 1950, as his body weakened, devotees gathered around him. At the moment of his passing, a bright light was seen moving across the sky toward Arunachala. But Ramana did not believe enlightenment belonged to a body. For him, the self is ever present. His life was a living reminder that peace is not something to be achieved. It is something to be uncovered. He showed that liberation does not require years of practice. It requires sincere inquiry. He did not promise visions. He offered freedom from suffering. Even today, his teaching remains unchanged. Do not search outside. Do not chase experiences. Do not fight the mind. Simply ask, "Who am I?" and remain silent. In that silence, truth reveals itself.